I am here to welcome you all. Our distinguished chief guest, Honorable Minister Shri Sarbanand Sonowal ji, our guest of honor, respected dignitaries, industry partners, members of Maritime Union of India, and most importantly, the honored women seafarers who are here. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on this occasion as we celebrate the International Day for Women in Maritime and formally launch our flagship initiative, Sagar Mein Samman, that's Honor at the Sea. In fact, in 2021, the IMO adopted a resolution during its assembly to officially designate 18th of the May as Annual International Day for Women in Maritime. This year, the NMDC and the TGS, they jointly, in coordination with Marex Media Limited and MUI, that's Maritime Union of India, to honor and celebrate women in the maritime field for their contribution and maritime services rendered over the years. The maritime industry, as you know, has traditionally been dominated by men, with women representation is very minimal. Through Sagar Mein Samman, we are committed to change this narrative and increase the women's participation in maritime. Since its inception in November 2024, this initiative has gained remarkable momentum, and our dedicated task force, which comprises of 62 women members and 3 men, and they work across in 7 subcommittees. They surveyed and they researched and they crafted this comprehensive framework to address the structural barriers that have historically limited women from participation in maritime. It's heartening to note that our efforts have received international recognition as well. The Secretary General of IMO, during his visit to Green Shipping Conclave in February 2025, that is this year February, he engaged directly with our task force and commended their work. We are in the process of release of Sagar Mein Samman policy framework, which shows our commitment to the mental, physical and professional well-being of women seafarers, especially at the sea. This policy addresses empowerment, leadership, inclusivity, safety, skill development, and especially dismantling the gender-based barriers in the maritime profession. In fact, these gender-based barriers are there in all the professions. Especially, I worked in police earlier, where I have seen the change of the police force, the composition of the force from male-dominated, that's almost just 2% were females there. This now changed to 35%. So 2% to 35% in the composition of police force. Where I have worked earlier, initially there were small glitches here and there. In fact, as senior officers, we were quite skeptical how they'll work there. But over the years, we have seen their work and we have experienced. In fact, our forces were more balanced, especially in public service delivery. And in efficiency, they not only equal men, in fact, they surpasses men in many fields. No nation, or for that matter, no industry can really grow without inclusion of 50% of their workforce. In fact, that's our goal, to include the inclusivity of women in maritime. That will help the industry to grow faster and to achieve new goals. So that's why today's day and such type of programs and such type of initiative, that Sagar Mein Samman, our goal is to increase this inclusion of women seafarers, and Sagar Mein Samman, the policy which we are in the process of launching. It will be a transformative movement that reshapes the maritime landscape of India. And with this, I welcome you all, and over to MC. Thank you.